friends, today we are going to discuss the topic mortgage. In the recent videos I have uploaded letter of credit, and it's in module B, JAB module B. It's very important topic is mortgage and the types of mortgages, repeatedly asking different questions from this particular portion. So let's see what is mortgage. So mortgage is a transfer of an interest in a specific immovable property. Suppose a customer wants some money. He has some immovable property, land or land with together with the building is there. He particular person, he or she can give that immovable property to bank and take the money as a loan. So that is called the mortgage. That means if you have a immovable property, giving as a collateral and taking the money behalf of that, it is called the mortgage. Here there are mainly two persons are there, mortgager and mortgagee. That means who is actually transferring his or her property to bank, that is called the mortgager. So the customer is the mortgager over here, and to whom we are transferring this particular property to bank, so it's called the mortgagee. So mainly the transfer of immovable property is called the mortgage. Basically transfer for interest in specific immovable property as a security. So we are giving as a security over here for the repayment of the monetary liability is called the mortgage. Okay, so we'll discuss about the types of mortgages we have. So next is the types of mortgages. In this we have simple mortgage, mortgage by conditional sale, usufructuary mortgage, English mortgage, and mortgage by title of deposits. So different types of mortgages are in India. It is legally valid over here. So let's see what all simple mortgage by conditional sale, everything we will see. So first is a simple mortgage. In this we have one more name is a registered mortgage is there. Just in this registered mortgage, that means the mortgager, otherwise the customer is his or her property is registering to whom, to bank. That is called the registered mortgage or simple mortgage. That means does not deliver the possession of the mortgage property, mortgage himself personally to pay the mortgage money. In the event of his failing to pay, the mortgager shall have right to get the mortgage property. That means in this registered mortgage or simple mortgage, possession and ownership. There are two words in this mortgage: ownership and possession. Ownership and possession. That means possession means we having we are living in the particular that property, that is the possession. Ownership in the title deeds in your name, in our name, or that is called the ownership. In this simple mortgage or registered mortgage, ownership actually is moving to whom, bank, and the possession we can also, that means the time of mortgage also we can live in that particular home, that is called the possession. Possession is still with the customer, but the ownership is transferred to the mortgagee. And in this, if the customer is failing to repay the particular loan or repay the monetary liability, what he will do actually, he has the right to get the mortgage property sold and recover his dues. Bank, what they will do actually, they will sold this property and recover the dues over the particular loan or monetary liability. So here registration is going to happen, and moreover the ownership is transferring, possession is not transferred. That is the important things about the simple mortgage. Possession still with the customer, but the ownership is transferred to whom, bank. And if dues are if failing to repay the particular loan, what the bank will sold and recover the money. So that is called the simple mortgage. Next is mortgage by conditional sale. That means the word you just conditional sale is there. That means there are some conditions happening over there. Yes, here what they are going to do, sale is already happening, but there one condition is there, one condition they are making. Still here ownership is transferring, the possession still with the customer. And here what is the condition, that the sale condition that on default of payment on a certain date, the sale become absolute. That means sale is not, now it is not absolute. He will get the loan and repayment is started, and if any dues started or any default happened to the repayment, what they will do actually, this condition become valid. That means the property is going to get to the hands of bank. Otherwise, he repaid all the monetary liability correctly and he repaid everything to the bank. That means that particular condition, that means conditional sale actually it become void. That means particular property it's become with the customer only. So here mortgage is happening by the condition sale only. If the repayment is correct, default of payment that become valid. Otherwise the payment is correct and he repaid full amount to the bank, that the sale become void, that the property again to the hands of the customer. So that is the mortgage by conditional sale. Next is usufructuary mortgage. I told you in the previous mortgages possession is still with the customer, but in this usufructuary mortgage that is a difference actually. Possession will give the hands of the bank. That means what they will do with the ownership and the possession, ownership will transfer, the possession also will transfer. With the possession what they will do, any profit is rising from this house, that means maybe the bank can do as a lease or rent, whatever they can do with this property. So that income is generated from this house, he will take as that profits are taken as a repayment of the particular loan. The bank will consider all the profit arising from the property is considered as a repayment of the particular loan. It's called the usufructuary mortgage. So give possession to retain such possession until the repayment of mortgage money. That means retain the possession until the money is fully repaid from this profit. That means income generated from the building, that money is fully paid, then again it's become the customer, the property is moved to the customer hands. But until that the possession will take over by the bank only. That is called the usufructuary mortgage. To receive rent and profit arising from the property, appropriate the same towards the repayment of interest, mortgage money, or both. That means that all things will consider as a repayment of the particular monetary liability. If it is fully paid, that will go to the customer's hands also. So that is the usufructuary mortgage. Next is English mortgage. English mortgage also some condition is happening over here. Subject to the condition that he will retransfer it to the mortgager upon repayment of the mortgaged money. That means the possession is with the whose possession with the customer's hand, and the ownership will transfer to whom? To the bank actually. Ownership will transfer to the bank, but one a condition that this bank will retransfer the property. He will retransfer this property to the customer as and when the repayment is fully completed. Retransfer the property. So transfer of ownership is transferred here, but possession is still with the customer. Ownership, when it will give repayment of the particular monetary liability, the property will retransfer to the customer hands. So that is called the English mortgage. So next is mortgage by deposit of title of goods. This is very important thing. Deposit of title of goods actually happen. That means we all know our property, land or land with together with the building, everybody everything have that title deeds, otherwise sale deed, everything, sale deed and prior deed, all the documents are there. These all documents actually is given to whom? Bank. That is the way actually moving the ownership towards the bank. All the title is deposited to bank and the possession still with the whom? Possession still with the mortgager, that means customer, and on the title deeds everything is moved to bank. As and when this repayment defaulted, any default happens to the repayment, bank will move to whom? At help of a court decree, he will make an order of attachment of the property, and that is the way he will solve this property and get the money or whatever the repayment is still pending. So what happened actually, title deposit all the title deeds are deposited to the bank as and when any default happened to the particular repayment. So it's approach the court and getting the attachment order of particular property and sold the property through the bank decree only they can do everything. So that is the importance of mortgage by title of deposit. The mortgager delivers documents of title with intended to create a security. So here as a security is created, the title deeds are security we have taken. Then in a state government, the delivery of documents of title is done in a town specifically by the state government. The rules are actually mentioned by the state governments only here, because all the banks are approached through court, and they are getting the attachment order for this property. So that is a mortgage by deposit of title of goods. Then enforcement through court, actually how actually it's become. The debt recovery of debt due to Bank and Financial Institution Act 1993, more than 10 lakhs only can commence in the Debt Recovery Tribunal, DRT. DRT is actually, I am going to upload one full video about the DRT. DRT actually more than 10 lakhs we can move to the DRT department and we can recover the dues for that. So these are all about the mortgage and all those things. If you like this video, please subscribe and share to your friends also. Thank you.